You see, Jesus will return. He promised. You know, when John was beheaded, Jesus was out in the ministry. And when he heard what had happened to John, the scriptures at Matthew 14:13 says he went away to a private place. A place where he could pray. You see, Jesus wasn't afraid to pray. Did he set an example for us? In time of trouble, do we pray? Do we pray just for thanksgiving? Do we pray to the honor and glory of God's name? Prayer is a communication for us. You see, Jesus died on that cross so that we might have the right to approach the throne through his name. Do we pray? Jesus prayed. When Jesus went to the private place to pray, they followed him. They followed him. They always followed him. There was always a crowd. He got in the boat and went to the other side. And while he was there, the crowd followed him, and he fed 5,000 with 5 loaves of bread and 2 fish. This wasn't counting the children. You see, Jesus continued to preach and teach and cast out demons. So what we find ourselves now is 6 days before Passover. And Jesus is at the house of Mary and Martha. Let's see what happens.
Mary, I think you should come help me.
I can't. I want to sit here and listen to Jesus.
Well, I still think you should come help me with dinner.
Leave her alone. She's doing a good deed. She's preparing me for my death.
Yes, as she spreads Jesus' feet with oil, and she dries it with her hair, and she cries because she loves Jesus so. And the very thought of preparing him for his death is more than she can stand. But listen what happens.
What's that smell? No! What's the purpose of this waste? That ointment could have been sold for a lot of money, which could have been fed to the poor.
The poor will always be with you.
I see it. This is nonsense. I'm going to betray Jesus. I wonder how much they'll give me for that.
Yes, Judas made his decision right then and there. What do you mean the poor will always be? You see, Judas was a greedy man. He never really loved Jesus. So he's angry and he's upset. And it's 6 days before Passover, and he's already set his plan into action. Thank you so much. Scene 5.